My son wakes up at 5, depending on the day, 5 or 6. And if I do a spot at the Comedy Store, I get home by, say, midnight, 12:30, and he's up at 5. That's the beast.
Hey, listen, I got to tell you, my daughter sleeps like a bear. So
really?
She gets up around 7:30, 8.
Oh, you're lucky, man.
So the sleeping is not an issue for my wife and I. I mean, we hear a lot of parents say, oh, getting up and this and that and the other thing. My baby, knock on wood, 12 hours solid.
That's amazing.
Not a peep. So.
She might be like you. You're not. I've never seen you hyped or stressed in my life. What stresses you out? Making too much money?
Trying to figure out what to buy. He's like, it was stressing me out is what to buy.
I feel like I have.
Who do I buy?
I'm
stressed, man.
Do I have shit in my teeth? No. I had some seaweed before I came over.
Seaweed?
I feel like I had seaweed hanging out of my teeth. No, I don't get overly excited. You're right. I don't get overly excited, and I don't get overly stressed out.
Yeah.
It's
You're even keeled.
Just even. Yeah. I get excited when I'm around people like my wife or my parents. I'll show a lot of excitement if something nice happens to me. But like my manager or agents, they'll call with good news. I'm like, oh, that's great. And then they're like, do you care?
You've been waiting. Well, you're all excited to hear this news. You're like, yeah, I know.
You're kind of at the top of the mountain right now. So after a while, it's all gravy. I mean, after a while, how much
But maybe it's
more?
like you, B. Like, because with Brian, he'll get some news and I'll get super excited for him. Or I'll get news, I'll get super excited. And he's like, no. Chill, man. Did you and Seinfeld talk about Porsches at all? He's like Mr. Porsche.
Yeah, he's so into the Porsche. Like, I don't know what's under the hood. I'm not that guy.
He has, his master's degree in Porsche.
Yeah, he knows. Like, in 1956, they came out with 2 I don't know any of that. I just drive the damn thing. I don't know a lot about anything. I just...
you don't get detailed.
I don't get detailed.
But you went on...
sports guy?
Not really.
But you went on Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, right? Yes. He's your boy.
Yeah, we became fast friends over the last 3 years, and here's a guy who's been through all of that, this TV show, the touring, and the whole thing. And anytime when I have like a question about the business, and that's kind of my guy to go to. So
you have Seinfeld, I have Rogan and Brian.
Yeah, you have these guys in your career, By the way, when he did when he ventured off and did his own podcast, like he's got another one, right? Jealous?
I don't know why you're asking me these questions. I just not a comfortable question for me. I mean, do I feel betrayed again? Of course, but I mean, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. I have a lot of arguments.
He gets royalty. He gets 10% royalty on everything I do. He gets 10%,
and it should be 20%, but I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
The lawyers deal with it.
Yes.
Just like again, I'm watching from afar.
Do I get drunk on the rooftop and do I scream, "I made you"? Yes. Competing with other people and comparing. I don't know how to do that. Yeah. I mean, I understand it's very human to do. I understand that, but it's a bad idea.
No, I get you. Let me talk. I'm the guest. I hear you.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
There are words that I was it antebellum? Did I use the word antebellum?
No,
was I talking about pre-Civil War?
No.
There was a woman sitting next to me on the plane, and she looked at the guy, and she said across the aisle, she goes, "Do you know what this word means?" And I couldn't help it, and I went, and the word was pogrom. And I happen to have known what pogrom means because it doesn't matter. But I went into a long explanation of what the word is. It's actually a Yiddish word that is what the Jews used for when the Russians, when the non-Jews would come in and basically kill you or blame you for something. It was a pogrom. They would periodically, the Tsar would be like, "Inflation's bad, the crops suck, plagues, let's blame the Jews." And the Jews were kept in what they were called pales, these like ghettos. And they just send a bunch of fucking, Russians in. And they just basically killed everybody or fuck them up or whatever. And it was called a pogrom.
Wow.
Kick them out.
Okay, now.
I'm glad I don't know that
That's
one. What were you saying?
If somebody asked you next week what a pogrom is, did you even listen to that?
Zero, bro. Welcome to my life.
And she did the same thing. I swear
As
to God,
he was explaining that, I was staring at the ceiling.
I swear to God, she did the same thing, and I realized it. While I was sitting, I went, "This is too long an explanation," and I spoke too soon. She doesn't care. I don't care anymore, and nobody else is going to care about this story. And
we were talking about this. How about Naked and Afraid reach out to us? We were talking about it forever.
And I was thinking about that. I'm not getting nettles in my feet.
You would be fucked with your psoriasis.
Yeah, I can't be in the sun.
I can't be gone for 21 days.
No, me neither.
You think we'd last?
Nope.
You don't think you and I would last? You know, you can meet with like a nature expert beforehand to teach us like
you gotta learn how to make fire and
how to come in each other's mouths. Like
what?
When you're out there.
Huh? What?
You know what? I don't want to be in a desert, and I don't know if I want to be in like Nicaragua or freaking.
I prefer a desert over jungle. Jungle sucks.
Hold on.
Too many bugs in the jungle.
Let's just cover the desert real quick.
No water.
Hot during the day.
Do well in the heat.
So hot.
Do well in the heat.
Right? No water. And water's the most important part of all this.
You need aqua.
So water. There's also no plants, vegetation, so there's no bed. We're sleeping on sand. At night, freezing.
Cold.
Freezing.
Yeah, it gets very cold.
The jungle, we're shaded, bunch of leaves and stuff. We can make cool costumes together. Play Jumanji.
Been in the jungle. Been in the jungle. What they don't tell you about El Jungle is that you get weird funguses and you get lots of stings.
And your asshole's wide open.
Oh, dude, you get stings. You get all kinds of shit. Poisonous snakes everywhere.
And our assholes are just wide open like pug dogs.
I don't walk around with my asshole wide open. I don't know what
we're
you're
gonna
talking about.
We're going to be tracking,
I don't want...
We're going to be barefoot naked.
This is not the gay... You never even tried cocaine, have you?
Never. No drugs over here. Not really. A little bit of weed.
I'm not a drug guy either.
I don't like
I've
uppers.
done cocaine before. I've done.
You have the nose
snorted
for it.
cocaine.
You have the nose for it.
I've eaten mushrooms before, but not a lot. I'm not a drug guy, and I've smoked a little bit of weed.
Damn, Jim Morrison.
And I've done DMT.
Okay.
Ayahuasca.
I've done DMT.
Yes, you have.
But that doesn't count. Does that count as
that's a psychedelic?
Drug? But
those are the only drugs
that's
I've
natural,
ever done.
though.
Yeah.
Like weed. I've done weed and DMT. That's it.
Yeah. I've said no to cocaine a lot because I've been around it, but I just don't. It's like I got to wake up. I don't have time. I actually don't like the way it makes me feel.
I don't like uppers.
Yeah, I've done it. A handful of times.
We're also not the type of guys. I don't need drugs or alcohol to have a good time around my friends, or to go out or feel comfortable. I'm good.
I don't either.
I'm a water hound.
I didn't like the way cocaine made me feel and behave.
If there was a mound of cocaine and a large cheese pizza, and like literally can only have one, I would choose that cheese pizza goddamn.
Nobody did a lot of cocaine and then things got better. By the way,
everyone that's like in Hollywood, they've always gone downhill in their acting career and everything else. I mean, the ones that I know of.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's ones we don't know if
that might be doing well. Yeah.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that you guys watch on TV that we know.
I know
who
high functioning.
Love the booger sugar.
I know high functioning artists who've done incredible things, and they love cocaine.
Who's that guy from Saving Private Ryan? That was super good actor.
Gary Sinise?
No, he doesn't even look like he's a regular soldier.
Oh, he was in Heat too.
Yes, that guy, Tom Sizemore.
Him.
He was like so amazing, but then it seemed like cocaine.
We had the same age. It wasn't just cocaine.
Oh, okay.
Tom Sizemore got into a little something called meth.
Meth will get you. That's not going to get you anywhere.
You can't do that.
Meth, you lose teeth.
And he really did lose everything. And he was
amazing.
He was brilliant.
Great.
Yeah.
And
is he still alive?
I don't want to talk with him actually about this.
What's he doing?
He's such a really cool guy.
B movies.
You say D movies?
B movies.
Well, so
there's only A or D.
So my agent was like, Hollywood's waiting for him to get clean because he's unhireable right now, but they all want him.
He's so talented.
He's so good.